I guess everybody has different ideas of the way government should run. I always felt that government is the only thing that can take money out of your pocket without using a gun. And therefore, they have a fiduciary responsibility to see to it that for every dollar they take out of your pocket, we get a dollar's worth of good government. I want to speak about city attorneys. When I was on the city commission, we had a city attorney who was a litigator. He went to court, he fought for the city. And now I understand we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for outside attorneys in addition to our city attorney. The city attorney should be the litigator. The assistant city attorney should write the ordinances and the resolutions and stuff like that. So I want to ask the two city commissioners, or if anybody wants to answer it, fine. Why are we spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for outside attorneys? Or do we feel that our city attorney isn't a litigator?
When Mayor Rosenberg was the mayor, we had Richard Kane, that was prior to my time, and we also had Mark Goldstein, two excellent attorneys. I consider Mark a friend, and Mark actually represented me when, as Mr. Pickett pointed out, I sued the city. So he's an excellent attorney, and he's certainly willing to go to bat. I agree. Why are we spending, again, $500,000 a year, approximately $400,000 of it with Weiss Serota? I could hire Weiss Serota to do the job themselves. Or there's a bunch of other outsourcing agencies. But again, I'm a policymaker. I should be making those decisions, not the city attorney, who basically settles lawsuits without even telling the city commission, which is why I brought that motion up on last Wednesday to fire him. He didn't have something in his report, but I've got a lot of other things. But that was the reason that particular meeting. We had a quarterly report, and he didn't put a case in there conveniently. And then he settled cases without bringing them to the city commission, without our knowledge. But then again, I just read the documents and bring these things to light of day. Any of these documents that anybody wants, ask me, I'll be more than happy to share them with you.
Thank you, Keith. I think all three of us agree that it's time to make a change with the city attorney's office. You know, how we do this, I've been talking about it for quite some time, but going back to the contract, I don't want to do something that's going to put us in a lawsuit. I want to make sure that we're doing the right thing about how we get rid of somebody. You know, it's easy to say you're fired, but there's a lot of complications involved in that when there's contracts involved. I have to be sure that we can just cut the cord, okay? I say outsource our city attorney, hire him as we need him. Save, I don't know how much money we'll save, but I think all three of us agree that, you know, he's got to go. That's, you know, my goal too. Thank you.
Thank you. One thing I differ, I definitely think that we need a change in our city attorney, but outsourcing I don't really believe is the best solution. You need somebody who's going to be on full-time, and to be honest with you, outsourcing costs more money when you're having someone full-time around the clock at every single city commission meeting, because those hourly rates, they go. And as you know, our city commissioner meetings go really, really late and really, really long. So those hours, I can't imagine how many, hundreds of dollars each hour keeps on going and ticking. I think that if you hire somebody who's smart, capable, wanting to start up, knows the laws, and is willing to enforce them, make sure that he treats everybody fairly. The one thing I would say is that, another explanation, by the way, I'm just giving you information, is that, because there's been so much infighting within the city commission, you've had to go to outside attorney since he actually represents everybody on the commission and can't go back and forth representing one or the other. Thank you.